Hello there everybody, Chaos Gaming here, and yes, we are back with another Ultra Impact video. And in today's video, as promised, we are not only going to be running the purple toga, which as you can see the tears in her eyes right now, that is how I'm feeling right now to be recording this video. We are also going to be running the green toga as well, seeing if the both of them paired up is going to make a dynamic duo or make me want to dynamically leave the video as fast as I can. So with that being said, let's not waste any more time. Let's blow this shit right the hell up. And ladies and gentlemen, let us get started with today's video. And you can let me know down below, number one, how do you personally feel about this dynamic duo? And number two, would you try this team on your own? Which I highly wouldn't recommend, but you know what? Hey, if you want to feel like you got a little bit of entertainment in your life, then you could try it. Alright, so for our first match score, we're going to go up against this team right here, which is going to be Kaminari, Bakugo, Midoriya, Izawa, and then you got Hawks and Tsunade at the end slots. This is the team that I decided to build. Reason that the way it is built like this is because number one, we need a tank, so I thought, hey, you know what, Bakugo is going to be a nice character that we have, and then we will give Toga the ability to make sure that we get some evasion going from us here. And then Momo has this support memory right here. I know what some of you guys are thinking, it's like, why don't you give it to one of the Togas instead? The reason being is that this only boosts this plus ultra gauges 2 times and doesn't give cooldown reduction, while this support memory not only does it up to 3 times, it gives us cooldown reduction as well. Mind you, we don't need it, but I want the boost of an extra plus ultra gauge boost. That is the reason why I want that. Now, if Kaminari, I said Kaminari. If Kirishima was good, we would have had him instead in the front with where Bakugo was at. But sadly, that's not the case. All right, guys. So let's see for the first how we are going to fare. All right, so how we're going to be doing this is Green Toga is going to go first, Bakugo is going to go second, and then finally Toga is going to go third. We are faster, so that is a wonderful thing to experience right here. Let's get into it. All right, so defensive debuff. Get that going. We've got another defensive debuff right there, which is fire. However, sadly, now that is going to be going away thanks to Izawa. Bam. So goodbye to that. Alright, so now we will activate Toga's first right here to get the crit. Then we'll do this. And then finally we will do this to give ourselves an AoE attack that could do a little bit of damage. We'll see. Can we? Oh, actually, no, we can't because Aizawa's beautiful Tranquility. Don't you guys just love Tranquility? Alright, counter. 900 damage. We got 4,000. Alright, 7,000 damage. I don't even know how much damage we took right there. And then 12k right there. Okay, not too crazy. We got all our plus ultras ready to go. Nice. Toga. Wow, Green Toga is going to be the one that goes first. That's cool. All right. Let's actually let this play out. Why not? All right, slice. Let's see how much damage we do right here. We do 17k? Or if that was 7,000, that was bad. I'm not going to hold you. All right, Bakugo take some damage right there. All right, this is a AoE. So let's see how much damage we're going to be doing right here. Wow, we basically did no damage whatsoever. All right, Bakugo takes the plus ultra right there. Bakugo gives back a little bit of damage right there, 19k. And then finally, this Bakugo is going to go. We take some damage right there, but we're fine. Alright, 9,000. Alright, 4,000. Damn, we did 27k just for him to do 27k back. Okay. Alright, so once again, we'll be doing the same combo that we did once before. Let's see if a little bit more damage is going to be able to pop up right here right now. Alright, AoE. Get rid of that. Alright, 4,000. Alright, gets the barrier once again with Piercing Shot. Alright, gets the boost right there. Alright, come on, come on, come on. I need us to do a lot more damage. For this one, I don't know what we're going to do. I want to save the evasion for the next turn. Yeah. For the next turn, we'll do the evasion. Alright, 3. A bunch of numbers that popped up on the screen right there. And then 2,000. Alright, counter is activated. Alright, 1,000. And then 4,000 right there. 2,000. Alright, 8,000. And then finally with Bakugo, he takes 24k. How are we doing in block percentage right now? We have a whopping, where's block? 481%. Okay. Alright. Slowly but surely we are losing it, but slowly but surely I'm hoping that this team is losing it as well. Remove buffs, but we're fine. Just all it is. Alright, let the plus ultra play once again. We're probably going to see 0 damage from this. Basically 0 damage right there. Kirishima activates the plus ultra. We take 9999. Oh my god. Alright, we do some damage right there. That's fire. But then Bakugo also does some damage right there. 29k. Alright, 3,000. Alright, 39k. Sadly, Bakugo did lose the ability to have his block, but I think we might kill Kirishima right here. Let's see. Alright, a little bit of damage right there. A little bit of damage right there. Alright, Kirishima is dead. At least we got rid of one character, so I call that a W in itself. However, now we might be slow. I don't know because Bakugo's buff block is gone. Plus, I think he's gonna die right here. We'll see. Okay, no. The one that dies is Toga. But, you know, that does help us because Bakugo gets to live a little bit longer. Yep, now he takes 0 damage. And you see what's crazy right there? Toga took 4k right there. Yet we have 100% damage reduction. Let me just show you guys real quick. Where is it? 100% reduced damage to character. Yet we are taking damage. Does that make sense to you guys? It doesn't make sense to me at all. So we'll do this. Because I don't know how hard they are going to start hitting. I mean, well, we're not going to be first right here. But, you know, just to make sure we have a little bit of livability right here. Okay, 0. 0. Nice. Thank you. Alright, get this. Alright, he dodges. Alright, do a little bit of damage right there. Alright, how many turns left do we have? We have exactly... Is it gone? No, one more turn with it. Okay. So, what we can do, activate our plus ultras right here. Let Hawks do his little thing right quick. So we start off with doing 9,000. And then Bakugo does 44k. Okay. Is somebody gonna... Do we live? Okay, we live. Alright, so now we don't really get to do anything this turn right here. So we have to wait and see what happens. Damn, 30k? Oh my god. Alright, so now we got Kirishima right here. Reason why we even brought Kirishima in the first place was to just give us a little bit more barrier-ish, even though he is bad. But, you know, why not, man? Why not? We thug it out. So how we'll do this is we'll give Kirishima the support right here. Then we'll do this, and then we'll do this. Do we live? I don't know. Let's find out, shall we? Alright, bam. Alright, so Bakugo, this is AoE. And then we have the null effect, which we live, thank god. Alright, do we have plus ultras here? No, we do not. I'll just do this, and then this. But we're slower. Let's just do double plus ultra, then screw it. Do we have last stand active with Kirishima right now? We have one last stand with Kirishima. Yeah, he's not seeing our next turn. Or, hold on, because he's lower. They might target Momo. Let's see. I'll activate it just to activate it. Let's see. Well, Bakugo's dead. Okay. And then Kirishima. Okay, Kirishima does live, so we got a barrier active. Nice. Okay, he lives. Thank god. We do have Bullseye with our girl now, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think it's just a GG go next. At this point, you could just say I'm stalling. Or not. Maybe I wasn't stalling. What the hell? Okay. That's crazy. They're still faster than us. We have 2 action skills, but we're still faster. Alright, so we'll move on to match number 2. Let's see if I can dumb it down a little bit and have an easier team to fight up against. But guys, for our second match, screw it. We're going to test fate. Let's see what we go up against. Because it's just like the whole lineup right now of teams that we are going up against. It just doesn't help out at all, dude. It doesn't. I mean, I could win this if I'm using my main team. But with these characters, it's just like, nope. Sorry, buddy. You ain't getting no chance in hell. Especially Hagakure. Hagakure, I promise you, when I'm using my main team, is not a problem for me whatsoever. She is the least of my worries. Literally the least of my worries. Any other character is more important of a threat than besides her. But now we just got to deal with this. Alright, so 5,000. Luckily, that is a good thing. They are going first, so they don't really get to do too much damage right here. But you know how sad that is, though? They get to go first, and yet they are block characters. 2 of them are block characters. Alright, so fine. We're fine. So now we will do this right here. Get the evasion going. Alright, 2,000. We get hit with the paralysis. Okay. Alright, I see the games that we play. Alright, AoE. Probably gonna take a little bit of damage right here. Look how close she is to death. Mind you, let's not forget, guys, she is a character that has HP restoration. HP restoration, fellas. She hasn't HP restored yet. Alright, 7,000. We didn't really do that much damage, so they shouldn't kill us right here. Yep. Oh, hello, Toga. Welcome back to business. How you been? You doing good? I hope you've been doing good, man. Hope you've been doing good. Alright, so Iron Oma is going to go first with 12k. Then she gets the support active. AoE's going to do some damage right here. Thank God we're not only showcasing the purple Toga, because if it was just the purple Toga, we would have had to move on to the next match already. Alright, Toga activates the plus ultra, but we missed that because Bullseye is not coming into effect. So now we will do this, and this. And let us pray to the heavens that we do get to live this turn right here. Alright. What sucks about going up against Armor All Might with Green Toga, though, is that Bleed is basically not going to be coming into effect whatsoever, so it's just useless. So 54k. Nice. Okay. Beautiful damage. Beautiful damage. All right, she lives. That's a good thing. Mind you, we do have 100% damage reduction, and we almost died, by the way. I just want everybody to be reminded, and I want everybody to look very carefully. 100%. Where is it? Where's the 100% damage reduction? Is it not here? Wait, what? Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Either it went away already. I mean, Bakugo has it. What changed with Toga? Crit. Okay, see crit rate one. Okay, there it is right there. Wait, am I blind? Wait, what? Hold on. I see the crit rate. Okay, there it is right there. And then look how much damage we took. Alright, let's keep it pushing, shall we? Alright, 0, 0. We take 7,000. Reason why we had to attack Bakugo with green Toga. I didn't want to take too much damage right there. But I think now... Okay, no, we live. Oof, thank God. Alright, so we will plus Ultra this turn. Maybe we could kill Armor All Might right here. Let's see. He is going to get his block buff back. But let's see, let's see. Okay, but Bakugo is the one getting attacked this turn. Never mind. Alright, so dodge. Okay, so he does no damage. Dodge. Okay, nice. So this turn we do get to live. Beautiful, beautiful, if I do say so myself. So now we'll just do this and pray to the heavens. Alright. So 1, 2, and then 3. Alright, then AoE. And Toga's dead. Nice. Let's just keep this match going into the end, man. Again, I promise you guys this video, and that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna keep it up, man. Let's go. Give you, then do this, then do this. If we had a skill with Bakugo going right there, we would have had the ability to have a plus ultra going, but sadly that's not the case. Okay, so we are taking some damage there. Luckily, he does come back into business right here. We get the plus ultra gauge up. Sadly, we couldn't get the chain to get additional plus ultra boost, but what can you do, man? Oh, but we do get that right there. Fire. All right, so we'll activate this turn. All right, 10k. Hagakure going first. Does 10k. Stun? No, we're not going to get the stun. Maybe I was praying for like a little bit of hope that we might get the stun right there, but no. Alright, so we do got the double barrier once again. Super clutch to have for us. Beautiful, if I do say so myself. Alright, so bam, get that going. Bam, get the support going. And then finally we do a little bit of AK right... I mean AK, 800 damage. Nice, nice, nice. Strategies are formulating and working. We could just do this right here, to be honest. Why not? See if we could get a stun going. Stun. No, we do get the barrier. AoE. Ooh, AoE actually did some damage there. Alright. I mean, now, guess what? We get to activate it again, dude. You guys know the Marvel Rivals meme. Again. Keep it going. Again. Gotta loop it, man. We have to. He's gonna do some damage. Oh, no. Yes. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Come on. Listen, Kirishima. I almost messed up your name again. I know. My bad on that. But I need you to live. Alright, nice. He goes first. But we're fine. We're gonna take no damage. Maybe a stun? No, we don't get the stun. 19k. Okay. And then Bakugo, how much damage are you gonna do? Oh, that could have killed right there. That could have killed. Ah, but he got his additional block. But guess what we get? Guess what we get again? Oh, barrier. Barrier. Alright. And then we get a nice little uppercut going for us right here. He's gonna get his block active. I don't know if we're gonna live right here. I think this is where we say goodbye. No, we don't. Oh, and nobody's activating this stuff either. Let's go. You know what this means? Alright, frame 1. He's not dead. Alright, that sucks right there. But we do get the HP restoration with Bakugo right there. So we get a little bit of things going for us. Oh, but he died. He still died anyways. Oh my god, Kirishima. How could you do this to me? 0. Okay, miss. Nice. And then an AoE effect right there. Bakugo did lose his block buff, but maybe something can happen here. Yes! Alright, so we got Kaminari, and then we got the Kirishima on the opposition as well. I don't know what's gonna happen here. Let's see. We have a plus ultra, but I don't think we're gonna be living this turn. I'm not gonna hold you guys. Kaminari, this is AoE effect, 31k on a Kaminari. You're lying, dude. You're lying. I mean, she's dead either way. How are we still alive? This makes no sense to me. This makes no sense. Alright, I'm gonna just wait until we die at this point. Okay, counter. Okay, now that we lost Bakugo, move on to our next match. For our next match, this team is crazy, guys. I don't know what to tell you, but this is like if Doomsday was happening on the planet. That's how crazy this team is, dude. We got SR Kurogiri, SR Dabi, SR Twice. Y'all don't know about SR Shigaraki. Back in the day, they used to call that man the Whisperer because you would not hear this man at all. You wouldn't even see this man on the team. That's how crazy it is. And then you got Blue Toga, the Crit Lord herself. So, I don't know, man. This team is still very meta to this day. But I want to have hope that we have the possibility of a chance that we can win this matchup right here. Let's see. I will need a miracle by Almighty God himself or whatever Lord you believe in or Lords to make this happen. Let's see. So, let's strategize right here, fellas. Okay, so what I'm thinking right now, Toga's going to go first, right? We're going to make Bakugo go second just to get the damage reduction. We need to make sure we tank this right here. And then finally, for the last one, we're going to make sure that Purple Toga's the one that gets the effect off right here. Alright, so we get the AoE. What? Green Toga going burr? Oh my god. Alright. I mean, if that's the case, maybe I could just do this and we might win the game. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. This is me risking it all for this one attack. Oh my god, we won against the meta team. Let's go. Oh my god, we're going bonkers today. I'm hyped. Let's go. Energy rejuvenated for the next match. Guys, I just can't believe it, dude. Like, at this point, I'm in shock that we found back-to-back 2 of the secret meta teams in the game, dude. Like, this is insane. Oh my god. I mean, we were already struggling with the main teams, but God decided to make it even worse by making us get against another team. Like, this is insane. But I just really hope for this one that we can really put our heart and soul into it, into beating it. I mean, let's just go like this then. I mean, just making sure Toga goes first so she can at least do something in the video, right, guys? Like no, you're lying. Hold on. Wait. No. You're lying. You're lying to me. I refuse. I refuse to have witnessed what I just witnessed. No way. No way. I cannot believe what I just witnessed with my 2 own eyes. You're gonna sit up here and tell me you went first, right? I just want to make sure that everybody got that on footage. We went first with our team, and we didn't. Bro, no. This is sick. I can't believe I'm doing this in the video, but I am gonna do this right now. This is sick. What? You're lying. But, buddy, what's going on? Hello? Are you where you are? Bro, there's no way. Like, oh, get me out of here, please. I just did this for you guys, just to do it for you guys, but oh my god, this is pure comedy, as some may say. I mean, look at this guy. Aizawa. Like, I'm not lying to you guys. Aizawa's on teams, dude. Like, I can't. You know what? We're just gonna go up against. No, because then Green Toga suffers from that. This team. There we go. This team will be the last team we go up against, and we'll call it a day, fellas. Let's go. You guys can let me know down below how you felt about these matchups that we went up against. I mean, it speaks for itself, dude. It speaks volumes. Now, maybe if I had Green Hagakure, I think things would have been different. We would have been doing a lot more DPS, all that good stuff. But the fact they need a singular unit to help me do more damage, that's kind of sad. Not gonna hold you. So we'll just do this. We are slower, yes. Sadly, but truly. Actually, at that point, I guess we could just do this. The evasion's not gonna matter anyways till next turn. Okay, HP DK. He does more damage when we do face against when he does face against a block character. So you guys can say we're kind of screwed here. But at this point, I just really don't care, dude. I just want to fight a team and get out of here. Like, to be honest. Okay, so what we'll do now, get the crit support, and then that, and then that. Let's see how we live. Here's to living, guys. Here's to living. Okay, 0. I got a little bit of damage there. And then 36. Okay, we got our plus ultras ready to go. Honestly, no, we do need to activate it because they get all their plus ultras too. I didn't think they were going to get it, but they got it, dude. Green Toga goes first for whopping 17k. Whoa, Shigaraki's going second, doing a plus ultra damage with HP DK being activated. Then Hagakure does some damage to Bakugo as well. Wow, Purple Toga doing a plus ultra animation. Let's see how much damage he's going to do. She actually did some damage on Bakugo. What the hell? I'm not gonna lie. That's been the most impressive damage I've seen from her in this video. Alright, let's go. Okay. You know what? Kind of makes me happy in a way. Didn't think you had it in you, Toga, but you sure the hell surprised me. Let's go. Alright, we'll get some evasions going up now. Yeah, because now they're going to start getting a little bit of damage going for them right there. Oh my god. Yeah, it's Jover's. Sound the alarms. It's Jover. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. Well, we live? Well, okay. But notice she is a character that revolves around... I just want to keep reminding people just to make sure that they truly understand. She is a character that revolves around HP regeneration. Yeah, we don't have HP regeneration going for us like crazy. Kind of shocking. I decided to do that just to get the second evasion going because Shigaraki is going to do his AoE right here. Yep, so we dodge it. Nice. Alright, 3,900. Let's see. Do we live? Nope. Green Toga is dead. Now, would we have preferred Purple Toga to die in this instant? Yes. Just to get the extra buff. But, you know what? Whatever, dude. Screw it. Screw it. Alright. Gotta get the last stand. Activates his AoE. We take some damage there. Toga. Oh, finally, guys. I know it's a low chance, so it makes sense why. You know, we don't really stun that often, but finally we get to see the stun. Oh my god, let's go. Alright. Now, if anything, what we could do is this. Then we could do this, and then we could do this right here. Nice. Beautiful. Alright, let's see how much DPS she is going to be doing right here. Oh my god. Besides the plus ultra, the damage is just truly pitiful. I love how Shigaraki is still alive, though. Really loving the aliveness I'm feeling for him. AoE, Jesus Christ. We got a little bit of our own AoE going. Alright, bleeding on Bakugo. We do get max HP up here, but sadly, look how much HP DK Shigaraki's already done. Practically dead at this point. Alright, let's see with the Toga buffs on Bakugo. Maybe we have a chance at living. Oh my gosh. This guy's already dead. This guy's already knocking at death's door. Let's see. Okay, AoE. He takes 0 damage from that. Shigaraki is dead. Full team still alive for them. So, with that, that's where we're in today's... whoa, hold on. I didn't mean to do that right away. My bad. Alright, you guys already told. I want to end this. So with that, that's where we're in today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and comment if you want to. If you really appreciate something like this, let me know down below. I would love to compare myself right here real quick before we end today's video to the bird right here that is behind Toga, because I am finally being free from this character until we have to take on the ultra difficulty. Then, you know, she might see a little bit of value right there. But for now, I am the bird and I want to be set free. And luckily for me, I am flying away. So with that, I'll see you next time. Peace.